And it is finally here, all the way from Shenzhen. Let's go. I was just trying to make things a little bit more interesting for you guys to watch. Sorry about this. But if you like the drama, please do subscribe now. Anyway, Flyfish RC did not send me the T7000 glue. I actually bought this myself. But they did, however, send me the mid plate and also the bottom plate for the Flyfish Volador VX5. And big shout out and thank you goes to FPVTribe, my buddy, to help me get my hands on this without any cost. Because he knows so damn well that I'm broke because of FPV. I guess you are too, right? FPV is expensive. Anyway, also big thank you to Flyfish RC for sending me this without any hesitation. No question asked. When my buddy FPVTribe messaged them and tell them about my little accident, they immediately sent this replacement part for me to fix the Volador VX5. So big thank you. I do appreciate your effort, Flyfish RC. I'll continue to support you guys. Now I'm wondering, what if I lose the whole quad? Flyfish, are you gonna send me the whole quad? So what exactly happened to the Volador VX5? We have to go back 2 months ago where I actually flew at this location, which is an awesome spot, and I tried to do the reverse split S. I did it for the first time and then I thought that it might just be pure luck. I need to challenge myself and go at it again, and that was when this happened. Yeah, I broke the mid plate, I broke the bottom plate, I broke an arm, I lost a motor, and these are the remaining parts which I've left it in the box for since that day. So right now, let's fix it back and we'll go ripping tomorrow. Preparing for tomorrow. Hopefully it's not gonna be raining. Please, I want to try my 5-inch. I don't know if I can still fly it. Let's start repairing. Alright, good as new. Let's start building back the frame before we move on with the electronics, okay? I think I've actually forgotten how to build them, so I will be referring back to my video and speed up this whole progress. And if you are building the Volador VX5, I'll leave down the link in the description below where I actually built the whole thing up, so you might want to refer to that as well. It's gonna make things easier, I hope, for you. So let's start. Alright, it is finally done. Let me show you guys the mess that I've created using this phone, because the top down angle just doesn't show you everything. Look at that pile. It was all very clean at first. Does this happens to you as well when you fix your quad? Anyway guys, we'll be heading out like in another 5 hours time. It's already 2 AM and I will have to reach the flying spot at 7:30 AM tomorrow. So let me just get some sleep. The motor's arms, I've tested everything. Everything is good, and let's see we can still fly the 5-inch or not. Alright, I'll see you guys on the field. Bye-bye. No bye-bye. I'll see you. Alright guys, we have Johnny FPV. This is how FPV pilot rides.
It's not going anywhere.
Rocky Chennai. So you did this, and then you just
Awesome business.
And I'm gonna chase it. And I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it.
Tony, you just fix your quad, right?
Yeah.
Prepare this for you. No, please take it.
but it's not. It's small. It has a small GPS. The bigger one has got a bigger GPS, and then another GPS. Where the fuck do you want to go?
I don't know. Just because I can.
So you're... Oh. Nah! This is my buddy FPVTribe Andrew. A big thank you to him that the Volador VX5 is alive now. Why, you don't want people to recognize you?
No one.
Because what? You are helping people to get free stuff?
Celebrity, bro. You don't let people recognize me, one.
Oh, by the way, I've got this like the Z1003 This is a new Lipo that I got from FPVTribe as well. So I'm going to be testing it out today also, and it's actually way cheaper than the .com. Yeah, if this guy performs, then I'll be switching all my Lipos to this now. Alright, we are all set. Let's go, let's go! I guess we have to try the Zeee Lipos in another location. It's going to rain anytime, and I think I've got some problem with the O3 air unit that I'm going to go back to the bench and check. But right now I've got some emergencies to attend to. So I'll see you in the next location. And so it has been like 2 weeks from the first location. Why? Because the second location that I went to after that, it was raining. And then the week after that, I found a new spot. I thought of testing out the Zeee Lipos there, but at the very first pack, the warm-up pack, not with the Zeee Lipos, RXloss on the quad, and I went straight into a ditch. The fish was cute, right? Yeah, we fixed the quad without any cost from the help from Flyfish RC and also FPVTribe, my buddy. But we still got to pay for the ESC and also the flight controller. Damn, FPV is expensive. Anyway guys, we are at this new spot where I tested the Air 65 and also the Air 75. I mean, we are just nearby because they have just opened up the access to this road, and there is like this huge roundabout with a lone tree in the middle. So I think it is actually a good place for us to practice. Also, recently I found out that rates does matter a lot. understanding your rates does matter a lot, but I'm not going to be talking about that in this content. That will be for the next content. So if you're a newbie, a noob, a beginner like myself, do wait up for that content. I think that is going to be one interesting content. Remember to subscribe now. And now let's head out to just fly and test out the Zeee Lipo so that we can finally push out this content and yeah, for you guys to watch. So let's go! The tree looks so fake. You guys to Lotus. Let's just not disturb the workers. Whoa! Nearly died there. Come on, knock me in. Ah. Ah! Damn. Okay. Got the ants on my feet, come on! Don't do that to me now. Let's end this with a beautiful sunset view. All right, coming back. I think we can wrap this up.
Default.
Whew. Awesome. So, a beginner's perspective time towards the Zeee Lipo, and my conclusion towards it is I will continue to fly this guy, and I will also be ordering a few more packs for my buddy FPVTribe. But when it comes to like the power delivery or the response of the Lipo, it is not comparable to the MCK V2 1380 mAh rated at 160C. I think it is because of the C rating that makes the difference. And then if you compare to the old 1300 mAh.com, not this is actually 850 mAh, but I couldn't find the 1300 mAh with me, and the reason why I did not use that anymore is because I couldn't find anyone supplying it from my local vendors. So yeah, but definitely the 1003 with this label is actually a very good Lipo, and I love it a lot. It was because I couldn't find, that is why I actually switched to the MCK V2 1380 mAh Lipo. Yes, and then if you compare it to all of these Lipo that I've tested before, I think this is definitely the winner. The Zeee Lipo is definitely the 100% the winner. Yeah, because I've tried the CNHL Black, which is extremely affordable, but I do not like its measurement. I kind of have a hard time strapping it to my quad, so yep, that is the reason why I'm not flying this guy. And then I've tested the Ultra Black from CNHL. This is rated at 150C, and it's 1400 mAh. But the flight time, I think it is almost similar to the MCK V2, but it's actually much expensive than it as well. So I'm not too sure, and that's the reason why I'm not flying it as well. And then we have the GMB 1300 mAh rated at 120C. This is actually a high watt Lipo, but in terms of durability, you fly like about 10 to 15 cycles and you get all swollen and bloated up. I'm not too sure why, but this is what happened to my few packs. I actually got like about 3 to 4 of it, and all of it is the same. 10, 15 cycles, then it's gone. Yeah, but when it comes to durability, definitely this guy from Gap RC. I mean, I've been flying this. This was during my earlier stage of FPV, and I've flown this until today. It is still very good, but power delivery, okay, and yeah, that's about it. And one of the Lipo that I definitely do not recommend to anyone out there is from the same manufacturer.com, but I'm not too sure why is this series, the U-Cell series, not delivering what it is supposed to be delivering. This is actually 1350 mAh, rated at 150C, but it sucks. The voltage sucks, and yeah, I've got nothing to say about this except do not buy this. Anyway, do not quote my words. You can try it out yourself. I might have a bad batch. I've got 2 of it. I might have a bad batch, or yeah, it's just my luck. But anyway, again, I would say right now, my first choice of Lipo will still be the MCK V2 from .com, and then the second will definitely be the Zeee Lipo. So yep, I hope you have enjoyed this content, and there's more exciting content coming up, although I'm kind of late for this content just because of there's so much issue ongoing with the audio and all the videos that I've took, so I have to like redo it. So yeah, but I've got like a lineup of content which is super interesting coming up, so remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and thank you very much for all of your support. See you, bye bye.